Hello, welcome back. Today we will be reacting to Nico Leonards' brand new watch. He actually released this a couple days ago alongside Man, but I just wasn't home to record. So, or as you saw, I posted a video more recently. That video was me in the parking lot of my gym. And this one's at home at my actual setup. I'm still working on getting a new camera, but I've gotten new mics, and getting new equipment for YouTube. Um, but a little bit of background: Nico Leonard had a watch before this. He created one with Man. It was a tonal jump hour. It was a really nice watch. A lot of people didn't like it. A lot of people loved it. So I was kind of more on the side where I liked it, but I didn't love it. So I was kind of quite excited for his new release. And I'm gonna be honest with you, it's not my favorite. Let me show you right now. Let's look at the website here. So we go to man.com, right? manwatches.com. Let's go to their homepage and discover the Grand Tonal, the ultra thin. Now, the case shape itself is really nice. I do like the case shape. That's an out case shape. What's not doing it for me, however, and I love the fume dials. The dials really nice, really nice. I do like the butterfly clasp. I do think that kind of adds like some value to the watch there. Let's see, this bamboo bracelet design. I love that. That's a really cool innovation. However, one thing, if you take a notice, the polishing on the side of the case here, right? But look at the bracelet. The bracelet doesn't follow that same look, and for me, that takes a few points off. Going into the nitty gritties, the price is the biggest thing. I was actually really excited for this launch. I love the idea. And I've been watching Nico Leonard for quite some time. He's what got me into watches alongside Teddy Baldassor and some other YouTube content creators, but the main one, Nico Leonard. Now, Pride and Pinion logo right in the dial, center of the dial. Same thing with the other version, the Grand Tonal, the Tonal Jump Hour. I really love the finishing on the dials, but the watch, and I love the watch shape, but the rubber strap isn't doing it for me either. I do like the movement. It's a Jacques Perret movement. Really nice quality, but not for $1,800, unfortunately. I do a lot. I've seen some critiques on the blue screws used here, the blue to screws, and on the movement. And to me, I actually like that. I think it adds something to design that's quite interesting. It adds some color, some flair in there, and adds quality because it is a technique. Bluing screws. It's working with the metal. Let's see. Lug to lug height of 45 millimeters. Thickness 6.4 millimeters. It's the thinnest just watch from Man ever. Diameter 34 millimeter. Movement shock absorbent. Another thing, 18 joules, and it's a manual winding movement. Now, if you go back here, there's no rotor. It's not automatic. But manual winding watches are nice as well. There's nothing wrong with that. Let's see. Foamy dials. Yep. Strap. Yeah. What's the does it say water resistance? 5/8. Yeah, okay, so 50. That's not bad. And it's a Swiss made watch, of course. Now let's get into why I don't like it. So we already said the price. Also, I don't like the gold one. The gold one just kind of like, it's a personal preference. That one's personal preference. Well, I guess the whole thing is personal preference. It's my opinion. But the price. Let's talk about that. $1,800 for a Lapre movement. It's a good movement, but that's typically a movement you'll see in a $500 to $1,000 watch. Now, I understand it's a limited time and it's a thin watch and case shape and everything. Plus, it's a Nico Leonard brand. Plus, Man. I get that. Just $1,800 is quite crazy. Let me show you something else. Actually, let's go back. So, the bamboo bracelet here, the one that I really like, and I saw some videos on Instagram. It looks really flexible. It's a really nice looking watch, but I was able to capture a screenshot because if you go to the website and add it to your cart, or not add it to your cart, it's not available for pre-order until the 21st, which is in 11 days from now. Um, would I be buying it? Unfortunately, for this one, I'm gonna have to pass. It's a nice watch, like I said. I just think for what it is, it's too expensive. It doesn't have a seconds hand, which I typically like. I do like a date complication usually, but it's not necessary on a watch for me. Um, I just do like a second. The other one didn't have a second hand either because it was a jump hour, but I managed to capture this screenshot here. The bamboo bracelet. I don't know if you can see that. An additional charge of one. Oh, I see. Additional charge of $181 for the bamboo bracelet. For me, this watch being a total of 2,000 is way out of where it should be. I personally believe the watch value should be closer to $1,000 than $2,000, especially with the bracelet. The bracelet I can see getting up to $1,300. But for $2,000, let's take a look at some of the other watches Maen has. Maen has some really, really nice watches. I love the Hudson. What was this Hudson 30? Yeah, 38. This watch looks amazing. Like, look at it's a diver. It's automatic, fully automatic movement. 5-link bracelet. It's a really nice. Oh, for the bracelet though, there's an additional charge of $181 as well. But let's take a look here. Look at these dials. I really like the blue one. Newer version. I really like this blue one over here. This is a really nice watch, I feel. Personally, I do have to go for the date function though, which I mean is the only difference between these two. I just really like the cleanliness of this one. This one's still really clean. No kind of like date window, like the designated date window on the sapphire glass. But see, I really like this watch. 300 meters water resistance. Nice clasp as well. See, I feel like this watch is so much more, and it's like literally half the price. With the bracelet as well, it's half the price. And I really like the look of this watch. I think it's really clean for, like I said, $800. Now the Manhattan Ultra Thins, the Manhattan themselves, they're really nice watches. The Sky Mat, this is the same price. This is literally almost the same price. A fully functional chronograph, Swiss movement. I mean, I'd much rather get the chronograph, unfortunately. And it sucks to say because I love the idea of Nico Leonards getting himself into like the making of watches, because he is a watch expert. He's completely a watch expert. He's been in the industry for how long now? He's definitely knows a lot about watches, and you know, it's great to see him putting his name on a dial. But the past two watches that has come out, let's take a look at the past watch that came out of his, the Jump Hour. He gave his explanation of why he didn't want the Jump Hour, and I think it's a really nice piece. It is now retired. It was I think it was like a 2-week launch period, but it's a really nice watch overall. Let's see. Can I take a look here? Yeah, I feel like it's a really nice watch. This one did not have the option for a metal bracelet, which I do like. I do like the metal bracelet option for the newer watch. However, I do think the price is quite expensive. I didn't see the launch for this one because I wasn't too interested, just based off the look when he posted it on his YouTube. But it's a nice watch. Also, it's a nice watch as well. It just isn't for me, I believe. Let's see. Just go back to the new watch. Another. Oh, that's not it. Discover more. Oh, that's not it. Can I go back? No, that's the Hudson still. Okay, there we are. Okay, so back at this watch. Like I said, K shape's really nice. The watch itself's really nice. The price isn't that nice. The movement could have done a better, higher quality movement for the price that the asking of the watch. Could have finished the polishing on the side of the bracelet. could have made the bracelet free for this price. If the bracelet was free, integrated, and came with a rubber strap option, like some other watch brands do, I would be more leaning towards this watch. But at the current moment, unfortunately, I am not. And it sucks to say, because I really would like a watch with Nico Leonards' name on the dial, or Pride and Pinion more specifically. But unfortunately, this one isn't it for me. And I feel like I'd rather spend money on another watch. But, can't say that until I've had the watch on my wrist. But am I going to buy it? Unfortunately, I'm going to pass up on this one. It's just out of the price budget for me. I believe it's too expensive. Is it a nice watch? Yeah, of course. Is it a opinion? Like, is it a piece that's going to get like, compliments and all that? I do believe so. It's a really nice looking watch. It's just down to the nitty gritty and the price. It's not at that point for me personally. I do love the watch. I mean, it's a really nice looking watch. I love the finishing on the dial. I love the color option. I really like this blue one. This blue one's really speaks. Like, you can kind of see for a moment if you're able to pause. But yeah. Oh, April 21st. April 14th to the 21st. Oh, lunch is in 3 days. 3.5 days. Didn't see that. But yeah, I do really think the watch itself. I mean, it looks really nice. I've seen it in video form on YouTube, on Instagram. And it does look like a really nice watch. It's just, I would have to see it on my own wrist to make a full opinion. But again, like I said, if I'm going to spend $2,000 on a watch, I would spend something more on like the Skymaster or like a Longines Hydro Conquest or Longines. What's that other one? Is it just Longines Conquest? I think it's just Longines Conquest. But yeah, I would rather one of those watches over this one, unfortunately. And I do get it's a limited time edition watch, and that brings up the value a little bit more. It's just not there for me still. I know people are gonna love this watch. I've seen some criticisms on the watch. A lot of people don't like it, but if Nico, if you ever do see this video in any way, shape, or form, I think you're doing great work, and I'm excited to see you continue making watches. Unfortunately, this one isn't for me, but I really love the innovation behind it. I really love the thought you put into it, and I could tell there's a lot of thought that went into this watch here. Just for me, not it, unfortunately. But I think you're doing great, and I want to see continued work on these watches because I love seeing the Pride and Pinion logo, or ideally or Pride and Pinion logo or your name on a dial. That's wonderful. Also seeing kind of what you're doing with Ulysses Nadan, and I feel like that's really cool as well, kind of in being influential in there, trying to bring newer watches and bring the brand to something that's going to be legendary in a couple of years. Let's see, is that all for today? Any other points I wanted to go over? As far as the watch goes, kind of gave my opinions on that, gave my criticisms, gave some compliments on it. Again, I really think like this is really clean. I just would have loved to see that polishing go further onto the bracelet. I would love to see the price point a little bit more manageable, a little bit lower. And yeah, I mean, the bamboo bracelet does look quite comfortable. It's just, unfortunately, not something I would get myself into. Now going on to like kind of like a subtopic. I'm done talking about the watch for this video. So if you want to leave, this is the best time to leave. But if you want to stay, pretty much I'm just gonna be talking about future endeavors for about maybe 2-3 minutes. So going into about next week at this point, let's see, in 6 days I'll be flying out to Geneva, Switzerland for Watches and Wonders 2026. I'm super excited for that. I think I'm gonna have a great time. I'm going to have a great time. I'm gonna bring a new watch for one. I bought a watch. I'll make a video on that one. But I bought a watch, and I bought a watch quite some time ago now, and I'm just now receiving it because it's my fault. It's my fault. That's it. I'll go more into it in another separate video. But yeah, that watch is coming soon. So I will probably bring that one to Geneva, which would be really cool. Get like brand new watch and get a new experience. And I'm gonna go meet the watchmakers in Geneva. I was already in contact with them on email, whether I have the watch or not. Yet I'm gonna bring it to Geneva with me, and I'm gonna meet the watchmakers, which is really cool. I love that. It's like another dream come true inside of a dream come true, which is so cool for me. Let's see. In Watches of Wonder, Geneva. I'm gonna be there for 2 days. I'm gonna have the weekend pass. I'm gonna explore Geneva for a few days as well. I'm just gonna be having a good time out there. I mean, it's Watches and Wonders. That's my dream. That's what I love. Yeah, I'm gonna be going to Geneva, having a lot of fun out there. I'm gonna be recording, making short form, long form content, yada yada yada. Going into the next week as well, I'm going to be posting some watches. I'm not going to be using my website because it's not done, and I haven't worked on it for a couple of months. I'm still paying for it, unfortunately, which is a tax expense. But I haven't really worked on it, and I don't see it being complete where I'm happy with it for at least some time now. And I might even have to hire someone to do it, because me personally, I'm tech savvy when it comes to building computers and working on the system itself. But in terms of web design, I'm not very good. Yeah, so I'm gonna be probably posting on r/watch exchange on Reddit. I'll be under the username under my website's username. Sorry, I'm brain farting so bad right now. Everytick Watches. Sorry. I'll be under Everytick Watches r/watch exchange. I'll be giving away some watches, 2 watches. They're not like great watches, to be fair, so I just can't sell them myself. But I'd be happy to ship them out if someone's willing to pay for shipping. So those will be posted soon. And then I will be selling a pocket watch, and I will be selling another watch that I have, a Belova. That watch I will be selling as well. I'm looking at getting more watches right now, going to estate sales, going to yard sales, going to flea markets, looking for vintage, newer watches, looking for watches on discount. Also looking at, wholesaling websites to get watches like Casio, G-Shocks, Citizen, stuff like that. You know, the lower tier of watches, because I'm not at that level yet where I'm going to be selling the higher end watches. What else? I think that's it for today, honestly. Yeah, so that's my opinion on Nico Leonards' watch. That's what's going to happen with me and the business in the next couple of weeks. And I'm really excited to be going forward with that. I'm really excited to be getting on YouTube again, and I'm really excited that we have some people joining us on the journey here. So, you guys have a wonderful day, and I'm out. You guys have a good one. See ya.